of Mowi, which is the world's largest producer of farmed Atlantic salmon. He joins us now from Norway. Sir, good to have you with us. I want to talk about this 40% tax that you could be facing. What does that mean for your business, and what does that mean for the industry in Norway?
Good afternoon, Eleni, and thanks for having me. So this proposal came last year, the 28th of September, and it came as a shock. And this tax level is unprecedented. And if it's put in action, it would impose major limitations to future investments and development of this fantastic industry. So it would be devastating. That's why we are so strongly against it.
You've also posted all-time high financial results for last year. Your numbers are looking good. You're competing effectively with your peers. You've been able to contain costs. Do you believe that you are going to be facing some kind of tax? Perhaps it won't be the 40%. But what are you pricing in right now? And you know, in terms of your financials that are looking so strong, what percentage, what level would you be able to cope with?
Yeah, so the strange thing here is that we already pay between 40 and 50% in taxes of our earnings in Norway. So it's not like we are not paying taxes. There is no private industry in Norway that pays the kind of taxes as we do. So we really contribute to the society. We pay for the common areas we use, and frankly speaking, we are in favor of taxes, but they must be balanced. So when you exceed 50%, then you come into trouble, and I think most people would agree to this reasoning. So that's our take here. So of course we will continue to contribute, but we also need some money left to continue to invest with.
What's fascinating to me is that Norway produces around half of the world's farmed salmon. That's an interesting fact. I think a lot of people don't realize that. This 40% tax, could that shift, you know, businesses? What does that mean for businesses down the line in terms of Norway being a viable option for fish farming?
Yeah, of course. So this is not it. The salmon is a fantastic product with great product features, and the demand is impeccable. So if this becomes the result, then the development will just move abroad from Norway and carry on in other countries. But having said that, I don't think this is the end game. I think when the politicians see the consequences, the negative consequences of this proposal, then they will change it and reach to some kind of equilibrium. So I'm actually an optimist in the longer term here. We just need some time to persuade the politicians.
I want to talk about the environmental impact here. Of course, there's been a lot of talk about what kind of impact it has from an environmental perspective, the use of chemicals, for example, survival rates, all of these things being discussed. I know that you have been ranked as the most sustainable animal protein producer in the world, but how much more can you do on the sustainability front? Do you feel that there's more work that needs to be done from your end?
Yeah, as you say, Eleni, Mowi has been ranked as the most sustainable animal protein producers actually 4 years in a row. So we are actually already delivering the goods, so to speak. But we can do more. The industry can do more. So I think we all have to do our share in the green shift. Having said that, the salmon has fantastic sustainability credentials. So we just have to do more of it and even more sustainable. And we are ready to do our share.
Ivan Vindheim, thank you so very much. Great to have you on the show.